going from 0 to 5 million, getting hacked, getting sued by the SEC. But guess what? We had to bounce back. So last bull run, what did I invest in? I invested in the best projects Tokenmetrics had researched because I knew our research was the best, and that's how I could make some money back. So guess what? I made over 400x on Helium Network. The same team I met in San Francisco, August 2018, I knew they were going to be, in my opinion, a no-brainer. 400x. Here's a chart from Tokenmetrics showing if you had traded this, the money you would have made. But I didn't trade this. I just kept on buying. I bought at 10 cents, $1.50, at 10, it went to $50. And guess what? I was mining it as well. I was making about $6,000 at the peak per month mining Helium Network. And the reason I was so confident was based on the Tokenmetrics research we shared with our customers in the bottom of a bear market. Then next up, I made a over 400x return on Polygon. Sandeep and his team that we met back in August 2018 from traveling the world, from going to 35 countries in 12 months. Same thing. This is our chart on Tokenmetrics. But the reason why I knew Polygon was the one, I got in basically, it was under 2 cents a penny. I went to almost $3. I think like 270, 278. Typically, we have our development team, our blockchain engineers, go through and review projects each week at Tokenmetrics, right? So if they're going through 5 projects a week each, right? And we had 2, so 10 projects a week. Over a month, over a year, I realized that out of all the projects they had reviewed, our blockchain engineers were still actively following Polygon. But just during one-on-one calls with them, I realized they were building weekend projects on Polygon or Matic Network at the time. And I said, whoa, follow the developers. That's what the next trend is. So when I realized that, I knew this was the 100x ticket, and it ended up being right. That's why I trust the research at Tokenmetrics. And then NFTs happened. I made good money on Bored Ape Yacht Club's Mutant from the airdrop, ApeCoin airdrop, and Coda NFT airdrop. And this was my ape at the time. And ironically, the way I got into this, because when I was making money in the bull run, I began to diversify out of crypto and buy some art. And one of the best art people or art investors I knew here in Austin, this guy has like 3 Banksys, I believe. So he's an art collector. Right? There were 2 brothers, they both bought a Bored Ape. And I said, why are you guys buying this NFT? You guys are like traditional art people. Why are you buying this digital JPEG? And they told me they had seen the culture and everything. And this was the first time in crypto they saw something that resembles traditional art in the sense of the culture and everything. And I said, this guy's got a lot of Banksys and they collect a lot of art. The bank's art for 6 figures. If they're buying a Bored Ape, that same week, like the same week my friend told me to buy Bitcoin and Ethereum back in 2016, I went and bought this Bored Ape. Now, I had bought a lot of NFTs, and honestly, none of them did pretty well, right? Except for this one. This is when I learned in NFTs, it's like traditional art. Blue chip investing matters, right? So when I began to diversify into art, and I was learning how to invest in art, you buy the blue chip artists, not just any artist, the blue chip artists. So I took that same approach to NFTs, and I got the Bored Ape, and I did pretty well. I bought it for like 62 ETH. I made over 6 figures on the ApeCoin alone, the airdrop, and then getting the Mutant and then the Coda. This was a gift that kept on giving. And then I had mentioned I had invested over 2 million into Tokenmetrics, right? That's what made me, in essence, back to zero again, right? Because with the hack and everything, what I'm trying to tell you is you can always bounce back. For me, I knew building Tokenmetrics was something people needed, right? Not everybody can go out there who has the time to do the research. We wanted to build a platform where we could rate crypto assets and tell you which ones we're bullish on, which ones we're bearish on, right? Where's the upside? Where's the next 100x? Then I also wrote a book, Crypto Investing Guide, with me and my team, the research team. So this book is available on Amazon and also on Audible for anybody out there who wants to learn crypto investing. So when I got into crypto, there were books on crypto, but not necessarily crypto investing. Me and my team have written the Bible on crypto investing for a novice, even somebody who's intermediate, on how to invest in crypto like we do, right? This book can help you find the Heliums, the Polygons, the ApeCoins, the NFTs. This is a book for you. And then I began kind of having this big bounce back. I was featured on the media again, CNBC, Bloomberg, for the work in Tokenmetrics and everything we were doing. Basically, crypto was back in full effect. But it's not just about making money. For me, it was about helping the people around me, the people I love, right? My family. So one of the things I had wanted to do before getting hacked in crypto and losing over 2 million was buy my family a home and basically fully pay it off. Now that I ended up making the money back, thanks to the FBI getting the funds back, and then Tokenmetrics for helping find those big wins, I then helped my family buy a nice $1 million home. And that was one of the best gifts I could give to it. My parents were crying. I was just one of those really heartfelt moments because they knew how much it took to make that money back. It was not easy. Then my brother, my older brother, right? I helped pay off his college loans. He's now fully debt free. Also paid off his car, and he was basically set. And then I took care of myself. That same week, I ended up going to a dealership and bought a Rolls Royce, a Black Badge Ghost. I thought about buying a Lambo. I know it's kind of funny, 100x Moon Lambo, but for me, I wanted to keep it classy. And so I went to a dealership here in Austin and got a Rolls Royce Ghost. And I drove it for a while. But after a while, I realized, like, hey, you know what? It's not for me. Well, it is, but then the bear market happened again, and I wanted to sell it after I got it out of my system and put the money back into crypto, ironically. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, we have even more content for you at Tokenmetrics. Get there using the link down below.